Oh, it's alright, you know. It's fine.
What time do you start work?
About 7:45 in the morning.
When do you end?
We finish here when the last train reaches the summit.
When's that?
It depends on what time the last train leaves here. It's different every day. The latest that the trains can leave is 5:30, so that means we leave here about 6:30 during the summer months. We're the front of the house of the whole business, so we meet and greet the customers as they arrive to collect the tickets. People come here to buy tickets for on-the-day travel, and they're collecting tickets that they've pre-booked over the internet or over the phone as well.
What's it like working at the massive attraction?
It's quite interesting. Every day is different because it's different people coming through the attraction every day. People from all over the world, all different countries, all sorts of different languages we have to cope with every day. No 2 days are ever the same here. There's always something different. Either there's something wrong with the trains, sometimes they break down. They did yesterday. The first one broke down, so it meant we couldn't send any trains up the mountain until 1 o'clock. So we ended up doing refunds all morning. Then when you're doing refunds, you get irate passengers, so you have to deal with those as well. Different weather conditions, people asking different questions all the time. We're sort of like more like a tourist information centre. People come to us and ask questions about all the other attractions in the area, all the bus services, all the train services, where the hotels are, everything. Guy phoned one day and he said, I've just walked up the pig track. It's very cloudy, I can't see anything, and I've just reached a large boulder. Which way should I turn now? So I said, well, your best bet is to just stay still until the cloud clears, otherwise you're going to end up walking off a cliff. And then his phone went dead.
Did you hear back from him?
Nope.
What is your job involved?
When I'm at the bottom, I do the marketing, I do social media, Facebook, Twitter. I get to work with film crews, a bit of PR, things like that. And then when I'm at the top, I help manage the summit building, serve customers, do the till, and just generally help the staff out when I'm up there.
Do you feel fulfilled, like all the tourists having a good time?
Yeah, that's what's so nice about it, because sometimes I can speak to them on the phone. It's kind of, I get to see them at the beginning of their journey of sort of arranging when they come. I get to see them when they're on their day, and then obviously I get to see their comments on Facebook, so I kind of get to see the whole spectrum of their journey coming here, so that's quite nice as well. We were at the summit once and it was very windy. We got rid of the passengers, we got them down safely, but it was me and I think it was 4 of the members of staff. We were up there and we did have the duty manager saying, I hope you've got your toothbrush because you might be needing it. But thankfully we did get down, but that was a bit scary because I didn't have a toothbrush and I was a bit worried about that. But other than that, yeah, it's probably the most amusing story. We used to, when it opened for the first year, the new summit building opened, we did sleep over. We don't do that so much anymore. But I have heard some stories about some crazy parties up there. So, yeah, it's quite a nice place to have a party, I guess, top of the mountain. Yeah, I actually really enjoy seeing the sheep in the morning because they're really nice. It's nice to see the lambs jumping about. It's nice to see passengers smiling and having a nice time. And obviously it's lovely when the sun's out. There's no better place.
We're just going into the locomotive workshops now, so there's quite a bit of work going on here. There's some welding, there's some machining, there's also some repairs being carried out on the locomotive, so I'll take you through and you can have a look. This is the welding bay. You can imagine it's a railway, so there's a lot of welding and fabrication going on here. We've got one full-time welder. We've also got Fraser here, who's an apprentice welder. He's learning all the old skills. This is the machine shop. We've got a selection of lathes, pillar drills, handsaws. A lot of the work, because the steam locomotives are dating back to 1895, you can imagine that a lot of the bits, you can't go and get them off the shelf. So we're very self-sufficient. Most of the stuff we can produce here ourselves. This is the main locomotive workshop, where most of the major overhauls, major repairs take place. What we've got here next to us is a snow blower. We've over the years we've had a lot of disruption to our service by adverse weather, snow and ice, especially at the start of the year when we're planning to go to the summits. So hopefully in future years we're going to have a snow blower that will get rid of that problem for us. Got a diesel locomotive at the back there that's getting repaired. We've got a steam locomotive here coming to the end of its winter repair. We've got what we call the Snowdon Lily, which is a heritage carriage that was brought into service in 2013. That gives us a showcase of the steam service. Right through here we've got a steam locomotive. Follow me through. This is the oldest steam locomotive in service on the railway. It's number 2 headed. It was built in Unsworth, Switzerland in 1895. You see it's just coming to the end of its winter repair programme now. Hopefully in another month or so and it'll be back out in service. A lot of wear on the track, so you look at the track, you might have to replace the racks. It's a rack and pinion railway, so all the wear tends to be on the rack. The outer bars are just for guidance, so they do need changing quite often. This locomotive has been undergoing winter maintenance. Every 2 years, every locomotive is lifted completely off the track. We take away I can see over there, we take away the wheels and the pinions. It's all stripped down completely, so it's like a pretty large scale MOT, major overhaul, and we have to do that every 2 years.
Do you do any job?
Sometimes I work in the shop, sometimes I serve people in the cafe.
What's it like getting the train up here every day? Nice scenery.
Nice scenery, yeah.
Do you look at it anymore?
I do look at it, but it's just the same thing.
Getting bored of it?
Yeah.
What do you like about working here?
The scenery, even though I get bored. No, I do like the scenery, it's nice. You get like loads of people here from different places.
What's the advantage or disadvantage of working here?
The advantage is we do tend to have fun. Disadvantage is you don't know when you finish.